Hi, this is Tara Long with Wide Awakened Healing, reminding you of how powerful you are to create your health and your life. And I'm so excited that it's almost the new year. So I want to talk about a few things that you can do, that you can ask yourself before the new year, so that you can absolutely create what you want, what you desire, and what you deserve in 2016. First, I'm going to tell you a little story about something that happened to me last week. I was driving into work, and I was just at a stop. I had my left blinker on. I was going to be turning left into a side street, waiting for oncoming traffic to pass. And as I waited for traffic to pass, I looked up in my rearview mirror, and I saw a woman driving at me really, really fast and not stopping. She clearly didn't see me. And so I braced myself for the impact, which would have been better had I not seen her, because then I probably would have been a lot more relaxed. So anyway, I got rear-ended. And in the moment, of course, it was pretty scary. She pushed me into some oncoming traffic, and I had to, get out of the way. And I was pretty shaken up. It was, a car accident, which is never fun. But in those moments, and really almost right away, I asked myself, what is the message here? What is the lesson here? Because there are no accidents. There absolutely are no coincidences or accidents or anything that just happens haphazardly. Everything that happens to us is there to help us, to guide us, to give us a message. And so for me, lately, I have been consciously working on receiving help from others. That has been sort of my mantra for the last month, is accepting help from the universe and people, family, friends, all of that, and also asking for help. And so I think the universe was giving me a little bit of a nudge, because in this instance, of course, I have to ask for help, right? Around a lot of different logistical things with being in a car accident, and also to heal my body. I, of course, had some back and neck pain after the accident, a little bit of whiplash, things like that. And in addition to doing all the things I do to heal myself and take care of myself, it was necessary for me to get help and get outside therapies. So therefore, I had to ask to be taken care of, which, as a person who takes care of other people, you may imagine it's not always the easiest thing to do, but it should be, and it should be a priority. So if you're someone who's constantly taking care of other people, especially if you're, a parent, it's of the utmost importance for you to take care of yourself, obviously, so that you can take care of other people to the best of your ability and for the highest good of everybody involved. So this brings me to the question, what is your life asking from you right now? What is your spirit asking you for? What is your body asking you for? What messages have you been getting lately that maybe you haven't been paying attention to, or you're kind of pushing off to the side for now? Well, the new year is such an amazing time to actually look at this stuff, right? And the first thing that is important for you to do is to make peace with the past, to make peace with, if it's just this year or the past in general, and to accept and acknowledge that it happened exactly as it did, and it's okay, and it did so for a reason, and to accept that and love yourself for whatever happened, whether it was amazing or not amazing for you at the time. So the first thing is just to make peace with the past, right? So that we can look forward to 2016. While, of course, remaining in the present moment, right? That's the paradox. So there's 3 questions I want you to ask yourself before 2016. And you can get out a blank piece of paper or your journal and just have some quiet time, sit down, and just write this stuff out, because writing it down makes it real. It really does make a difference. It really, really does, in your intention. So the first thing I want you to do is, if you had goals or plans for 2015 and things didn't happen the way that you wanted to, maybe you didn't, your health didn't improve as much as you wanted, or you didn't make as much money as you wanted, or whatever it is, I want you to ask yourself, why did those things not happen? And this isn't to be critical of yourself. This is just to ask very plainly, what what are the reasons that you can see that these things didn't happen, right? It's just to be aware of them. It's not to focus on them. So write those things down. Maybe you were afraid of failure. Maybe you were afraid of success. Maybe you were afraid to heal because that would mean you had to start working again, and that is scary. Or you would have to put yourself out there in the world again, which again is vulnerable. So ask yourself, what didn't work about 2015? And why didn't I reach XYZ goals? Number 2, what is my deepest desire? What is my deepest heart's desire? And don't censor or judge this. Just write down whatever comes out, the first thing. What is my heart's desire right now in this moment, right? You can see mine. I always do that. Freedom. Freedom is my heart's desire. What is your heart's desire? What do you want more than anything else in the world right now? And don't judge what comes up. Just write it down. Okay, now that you've done that, the third thing I want you to do is to write down the 3 big goals you have for yourself in 2016. It has been proven time and time again that when you actually write out your goals, you are, I don't know the percentage, but it's very high that you are much more likely to meet those goals, obviously, than if you don't write them down at all and maybe you just say them or think them. Write down your 3 big goals for 2016 and then make a plan of action, right? Put it in your Google Calendar, or if you have a written calendar, if that's better for you. But make a plan of action, break it down into baby steps. In January, I'm going to do this, right? Maybe you want to be able to walk a mile in June, a 6-month plan. In June, I want to be able to walk a mile, right? Maybe you have a chronic illness and you're not able to do that in the moment. So then in January, I'm going to walk 1/16 of a mile, right? So make those increments. And if you don't meet that goal in that moment, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just keep going. So those are 3 questions that I want you to ask yourself. Write them down. Don't wait and don't miss out on your potential for 2016, because I know it's amazing. Every single one of us has the potential and the ability to create the life and the health that we want. Remember that your body forms itself around your spirit, not the other way around. So ask yourself, how is my spirit today? How is my spirit today? What can I do to make my spirit happy? And if you need help doing this, if you've been stuck for a while or you've been sick for a while, 6 months or more, you've been dealing with some chronic health issue or chronic challenge in life, and you're stuck and you don't know what to do to take that next step, I can help you and guide you to healing yourself. That is my gift, and I can help you to do that. So please, 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 if you need help, don't hesitate. I've put some links below this video. Click on those links to fill out the application form so that we can talk and figure out what the best thing for you is, right? I have an online course, Heal Yourself Now Masterclass, which absolutely takes you through every part of healing and your life and will get you back on track. I also have another option where we can work one-on-one in person via phone or Skype if you're not in Honolulu. So don't hesitate. Now is the time to take action and actually do those things that you've been wanting to do all year and put yourself first and love yourself, because nobody can love you like you can love you. Okay, thank you so much. If you've enjoyed this video, please do share it with your family and friends. And I wish you the happiest of New Year's. Please be safe and happy, and I will see you next time, which will be next year. Okay, thank you so much. Aloha.